Okay, so we have already talked about the distance between 2 points, but I want to go over a couple of things with you real quick. If you'll remember, I said when we're looking for the distance between 2 points, we can use the Pythagorean theorem. And the way that works is we are going to draw a line from that point to that point. And then we are going to make a right triangle out of that. Okay, if you look what I did, there's a right triangle there. We could even put a little right triangle symbol there. Then we're just going to count the boxes so that we know our A and our B. And if I count these two boxes, it is 2. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If I throw all of that in my calculator and say 2 squared plus 6 squared, and then I take the square root of my answer, that is going to give me 6.3, which means I'm going to move this way. Remember, in my calculator, I put 2 squared plus 6 squared, and that equaled 40. And then I'm going to take the square root of that, and we're going to get our 6.3. Okay, that's how we're going to do all of these when we put them in the calculator. I'm going to look at the next one. This arrow sends me here. So I'm going to draw a line between the 2 points, and then I'm going to make a right triangle. I'm going kind of quick on these because we've really already discussed it. I just want to go over it for notes purposes. Here's my right angle. We'll call this side A, and we'll say it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll call this side B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So if I put 7 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared in my calculator, and I take the square root and all that fun stuff that we've been doing all week, it gives me 8.1, which means I will go this way. Okay? So I just made another arrow. Then I'm going to come here, and I'm going to draw my line between 2 points, make a right triangle. If I count these boxes, there's 2. And if I count these boxes, there's 2. So 2 squared plus 2 squared equals C squared. When I put all of that into my calculator, I'm going to come up with 2.8. Which leads me to my next square. And then I'm going to show you a little bit of a trick when we're here. We're going to draw the line. I'm going to draw it this way. It doesn't matter which way you draw it, but if I draw it this way, I can see it better. I have a 1 over here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4. So we would say 1 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared. Now I'm going to show you a trick real quick. If you take your calculator, and in your calculator, we are going to go ahead and put the square root sign, and then we're going to put this in. 1 squared plus 4 squared, and that comes out to be 4.1. Now let's just say we didn't know to do it that way, so I'm going to go ahead and do it the old way. And then we get this number, and then you have to take the square root. And if you'll notice, it is the same answer whichever way I do it. So if you can remember to do it this way, then you are more than welcome to do it that way. It comes out with the same answer. Okay? If you have any questions about that, you can come see me during tutoring or any of this distance questions. I'm going to do in my 4.1 here. The rest of this maze is going to be a quiz on distance. So I'm going to end there, and I'm going to let you continue. And if you have any questions on distance, please come see me during tutoring.